Imagine making it to the Olympic Games. You're the fastest, you're the strongest, you're the best at what you can do.
Hi.
How are we all? Yeah. Have you been watching the Olympics?
Yeah.
So that is the uniform that I wore when I ran at the Olympics back in the day. And then this one here, this was Melissa's uniform when she ran in London. And this is her uniform when she ran in Rio. So Melissa went to 2 Olympic Games and I went to 1 Olympic Games. So 3 of us between us, which is pretty cool.
And it was the most amazing experience, and it's something that I always wanted to do. So when I found out that I was selected for the Australian team in 2012, I was so happy and so excited and so proud to represent Australia. And to do it all again in Rio 4 years later was something really, really special, and I'm forever grateful for representing Australia and my family at the biggest stage of all. So for a long time, I did little athletics. I started when I was 6 years old, and I just loved running. I think I did the 100 meters because it was the shortest event, and I wasn't very good at running long distance.
Hi guys.
Hi.
We talk a lot about resilience at school, and from what you've been saying today, obviously that's a strength that you really have to dial up a lot as an elite athlete. How do you dial up your resilience when you have those disappointments of missing out by a 5-cent piece? You know, how do you deal with that? How do you manage that?
Yeah, so I think a motto throughout my career is that we always found a way, and that's something I'm really proud of. That doesn't mean that you're positive all the time. It's impossible to be positive all the time, and I certainly wasn't. I would give myself time to be upset if something didn't work, and I had an amazing team around me that would always lift me up. So even though athletics is an individual sport and you're out there doing it by yourself, there's a team behind you. So coach, family, physio, psych, there's so many people that are around you. And it comes back to belief in yourself. And I believed that I was capable of great things.
Perseverance is a continued effort to achieve something despite the difficulties, failure, or opposition. Many great examples of perseverance can be seen at the Olympics. This year that all competitors have trained an extra year due to COVID.
If bull riding was be included as an Olympic sport, both men and women would also be able to compete together. It is played by 20 million people in 80 different countries. A fantastic underrated sport I'd like to see at the Brisbane 2032 Olympics is fishing.
What's up, Parker and the rest of the Year 2 Grammar School? This is Gus Kenworthy. I am an Olympic skier. I competed in my first Olympics in 2014 in Sochi, Russia, and I won the silver medal. I competed in 2018 in Pyeongchang, and I'm now getting ready for my 3rd and final Olympics in Beijing, China. I think it's awesome that you guys are studying the Olympics and the Olympic spirit. It's such an incredible way for the world to come together and put aside differences for the greater good of sport, and there's a lot of lessons to be learned there. So I'm glad you guys are studying it. Enjoy, be well, lots of love, bye.
I'm sure there's been lots of opportunities for you to see talented people who've achieving enormous things across the world, and I hope that you also find that as you look at the Paralympics coming up. Stay tuned.